The runway at the airport is quieter than it is in the Superdome. 68,000 ready to rock and roll tonight as Stafford leads his Detroit Lions into the Bayou to take on Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints in this NFC Wild Card playoff matchup. Thank you, Michelle, but still a ton of weapons at the disposal of one Drew Brees. Look at those numbers as they match up for the season. 54-76 for Brees, NFL record. Last 4 games, 16 touchdown passes. And over the last 4 games, Stafford with 1,511 yards. And he's the first player in history. Lions with a passingest team in the league this year. Shotgun, as was the last play. This time Stafford's first pass is caught, and it's Calvin Johnson out to the 49-yard line. Calvin Johnson, Megatron.
And they gave up 5 yards.
3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. And Stafford throws to that solitary figure on the right side, and that is Titus Young, who gets position on Jabari Greer. Lions with a 5th-ranked offense in the league. The Saints were 1st. The Lions were 4th in scoring. And Stafford throws, and that will be caught. And they go to Titus Young. 2 completions, and Young also had that end-around run. And there's a toss to Johnson, and Johnson gets some blocking and picks up the first down as he takes the ball. 1st and goal, the nose of the ball right on the 10. Drive started back at the 20-yard line, and Stafford throws over the middle, and that is caught by Will Heller, the tight end, for a touchdown. And the Detroit Lions have come down to Louisiana and pretty much say, hey, look, if we have to match you drive for drive, we'll do it. Against Detroit, and he goes to work right now. He's got Sproles and Thomas in the game together. Clean pocket throws, and that's the way it begins with a 22-yard gain. And that line as they flash by 3 of the 5 going to the Pro Bowl. And here goes Sproles, who was a tremendous offseason pickup. Somewhere along the line, somebody's going to make a big defensive play that may turn it all. Through the middle goes Chris Ivory.
Iowa. Louis Delmas, went to Michigan University. Eric Wright, University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
And that's Marcus Colston, and the ball comes loose at the 18-yard line, and the Detroit Lions have recovered. Justin Durant forced the fumble. And Durant comes away with the ball. Only 6 fumbles during the regular season by the New Orleans Saints. Detroit with the ball back.
He was trying to carry it with 2 hands.
Now from the 18-yard line, quick drop pass is caught by Calvin Johnson, and Johnson Burleson. And Burleson tries to get to the 28-yard line and going to be very close to a first down.
It's the only thing that really made it close, and looks like that elbow is down. Just barely made.
Full DVR control, statistics, chats, a lot of good stuff right there. Now after the timeout, it's 3rd down and 9, and Stafford throws over the middle and finds the open man. That's Brandon Pettigrew from the 49-yard line. Stafford, look at the job that line does right there, and then it's incomplete. Calvin Johnson, who will always get position. Saints showing blitz. They send 1 extra man. Stafford off his back foot. Getting position on it for the moment was Johnson, and the pass is incomplete. Jabari Greer.
Everybody you talk to says he is absolutely the key guy. They talk about him. He plays like Ed Reed and leads like Ray Lewis.
Saints have been sensational on 3rd and long this year. And that is caught, and that's Pierre Thomas bouncing his way for a first down. This year 6th in the league in rushing. Pierre Thomas is the running back. Case in point right there. First down and a lot more into Lions territory to the 35-yard line. And that's what they didn't have at the end of last season. 35-yard line. Sproles. And Sproles.
Drew Brees actually worked out with Darren Sproles during the offseason and used to tease him about how nice he would look in a Saints uniform. And then Reggie Bush left for Miami. And it was full court press from there, and they ended up getting him here, and what a difference he's made.
2nd and 1. You've got Chris Ivory now, the running back. Off play action. Brees has time. Checks off underneath. to Jed Collins, and that will be a first down as Collins takes the ball to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 as we start the second quarter. Chris Houston is out in the secondary for Detroit. Alfonso Smith is in, and this is all spotted at the 6-yard line to make a 2nd down and 5. Chris Ivory is the running back. Instead, they hand it to Henderson on the end around. Devery Henderson puts his head down. 3rd and 1. Inside handoff. And getting into the end zone is Darren Sproles. Stopped initially behind the line and just kept on chugging. And Darren Sproles takes it into the end zone. Postseason action. Stafford with a very clean pocket, and that's Johnson. Quick toss over the middle, and that's caught by Tony, but the pass was caught, and it's a first down at the 44-yard line. Big hole for Smith. And 2nd and 1, and the pass is caught back shoulder by Burleson. Getting position on Tracy Porter. There you go. 2nd and 10. Screen to Smith with room to run, and a first down for Smith before he gets. Stafford to the end zone, and it will be caught by Johnson for the touchdown. Calvin Johnson gives Detroit the lead again.
And they're one of only a handful of teams that can.
And the Lions were down by 17 at one point in that game, got it to within 7, were driving, and they were done in by penalties. And this is Colston who makes the catch and then takes a shot. Got a couple of grunts.
Yeah.
2nd down and 4.
Wow.
And that's caught by Graham.
Brandon Pettigrew was number 3 on the list for tight ends this year.
From the 45. Breeze, a little floater to Pierre Thomas, and Thomas on his feet, breaking tackles, takes the ball to the 42-yard line.
The results would be a lot different now.
Yeah, I said there were a couple of grunts. I meant they grunted when they were talking about each other. 2nd down and 6, and the pass is incomplete. Willie Young comes in to bust up the play, and just for the moment, it was Colston who was down on the ground, and Breeze went over to make sure he was fine, and he is.
A fumble on the field. Recovery by Detroit. First down.
Whoa! So Breeze, was his arm coming forward here?
It was coming up and over the top, but Willie Young had a good shot. Oh, the ball came out. He got his hand on the ball.
On the fumble. And we'll go back and look at that in just a second. It's a very interesting component to what just took place. 3rd and 4. Stafford throws, and the pass is behind the intended receiver, Tyvis Young. Is not coming forward. It's the empty hand. Tony Correnti is the referee. He will throw a beanbag to indicate it's a fumble. But you hear a whistle blown by another official who thought it was an incomplete pass, and therefore Detroit was unable to return the fumble.
I'll tell you, the one thing that is happening, though, the Saints are having success running the football. 13 rushes for 109 yards so far. But the New Orleans Saints, they want to throw the football. You can tell by the way the Lions are playing. They're playing back. They're playing cautious. 2 deep safeties, daring them to run it.
1st and 5. Breeze, who completed 71% of his passes this year, hits this one to Marcus Colston from the 44. Pierre Thomas, the running back. Thomas, the ball carrier, and hello, he runs right into Nick Fairley, who plants him. 70,000 are screaming for a flag.
But Nick Fairley looks like he's feeling good again.
2nd and 9. Sproles has to reach down to come up. From the 45, final play before the 2-minute warning. And Breeze throws, and that is caught by Robert Meacham. 3rd and 1. Shows that defensive front. Breeze on play action. Forced out. And then he just has to throw it away. Sue was right there in his face.
The former Heisman Trophy in there right now, but this Chris Ivory is a loaded tailback.
And instead of a 54-yard field goal attempt, they give it to him, and he's able to angle his way for a first down. Second and 3. That pass caught at the 22 and taken to the 17 by Jimmy Graham. Breeze throws underneath. That's caught by Sproles at the 13-yard line, and the Saints spend their final timeout. 21 seconds. Second down and 5. And Breeze to the end zone. It is a flag and a touchdown. Marcus Colston making the catch in the back of the end zone.
The question is, did he catch it? Going to the ground, the ball comes out, that's going to be incomplete.
Right, for starters.
The field was ruled as a touchdown.
Well, it's ruled a touchdown, but it gets reviewed upstairs.
Contact to the head of the receiver. Defense.
Right there, that ball is out.
Will carry over the kickoff. After reviewing the play, the receiver did not maintain possession of the football. It is an incomplete pass. However, penalty on the play against the defense or contact to the head of the receiver will be enforced from the previous spot.
One-on-one probably against Justin Durant over here on this side.
Graham lined up on the right side. Sproles is stacked behind him. Breeze dancing around under pressure. Breeze from the 22-yard line throwing, and that is incomplete, and that's going to take us to 8 seconds.
Shot on it.
Second and goal. Breeze smart as they come. He knows the situation. He throws to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Knew he had to get rid of it in a hurry. Knew he had to get it to the end zone. No time to spike it. Intended for Meacham. 30 and in, which is the case right here. Chase Daniel, the backup quarterback, to hold it. And for Detroit, a good stop as they hold them to a field goal, and that takes us to the end of the half. A good one. At halftime, it's Detroit 14, New Orleans 10. So it ended the play. The Saints should have had the football. Ball at the 22-yard line on first down. And here is Thomas. And Thomas out to the 40-yard line. But on we go. At the 40-yard line, first and 10. Breeze. Deep downfield and getting wide open and dropping it is Meacham. Chris Ivory is the running back on second and 10. And through the middle, Ivory, he takes it out on 16 carries for them. Here, Thomas is now the back. And Breeze, deep downfield. This time it's caught. Touchdown, Devery Henderson to give the Saints the lead. .41 yards beats Spivey. 2 turnovers coming on those fumbles after they fumbled only 6 times all season. From the 20 now, Stafford. And he throws, and that's caught for a 20-yard gain by Calvin Johnson. Down by 3, third and 19. Stafford over the middle and underneath, and that's Burleson making the catch, and he stopped at the 40-yard line. It'll be now Sproles is the back. With a fake toss, and Breeze is going to go down, and that's Averill coming in for the sack. Around the corner he comes.
Get the ball back with tremendous field position.
Basic 4-man rush. Breeze steps away, finds the spot, the open spot, and then hits Colston, who's sliding to his left. They're going to spot the ball apparently up at the 18-yard line. And Correnti says, move those chains. And that's caught. Graham on the outside, and Graham is out of bounds. He keeps on going, but he's out of the 28-yard line. 5 receivers go out. And he finds Sproles. And Sproles on second and 1. And that's broken up.
Give a little credit there to Meacham for getting the ball out.
Now on third and inches. Behind Collins, they give it to Ivory, and he's going to get stuck before he gets to the line of scrimmage. So they put the fullback in, they give it to the big back, Ivory, 4th and inches. Sproles is the back. And they snap it, and Breeze will reach across the line of scrimmage, and forward progress will net him, in all likelihood, the first down.
Offensive linemen do a good job, but look at the extension. Not only a great play, but a pretty courageous play on the part of one of the great quarterbacks in the game. No question about it. Easy call.
Ball to the 40.
Cam Newton can do a little of that too, can he?
Oh, yeah. And Breeze slings it out to the right side. Thomas breaking tackles. 11th play of the drive. He's taking a lot of time off the clock. 6 minutes on this drive already. It's 2nd down and 3. And Breeze slings it, and it is caught inbounds inside the 5-yard line. Marcus Colston. 13th play of the drive, and a quick toss to the outside for a touchdown. Caught by Graham, extending across the goal line, and the basketball player from the University of Miami with a slam dunk.
Yeah, it helps when nobody's guarding you.
Detroit down by 10 from the 20. They begin this drive after a 92-yard Saints drive. And a floating pass looked like it might have been deflected. Flag is thrown. Johnson gets forced. This time Williams' defense, only 3 men with their hand on the ground, creeping toward the line of scrimmage. They send 5, and Stafford throws into traffic, and that's caught by Calvin Johnson, the nearly unstoppable Calvin Johnson at the 45-yard line. First down. Pressure on. Stafford going deep, and it is Johnson making the catch, adjusting, slowing down. Had it on the outside, had position on the defenders, and it'll be first down and goal. Greer and Jenkins.
For the most part, they don't do much goal line offense.
But they line up in a power formation with the fullback, and that's Will Heller as the fullback. Kevin Smith is the tailback. Rolling out is Stafford. Stafford's going to try to take it into the end zone, and he cannot. It is called a touchdown. Wow, it looked like they'd stopped him just short of going in. They'll review it obviously upstairs, but he reached for the pylon. According to the officials right now, that's the thing. What comes first? Is the knee down first?
You know, the front one's not, but I'm not sure about the back one, which was a big reason why he went for it on that 4th and 1.
2nd and 10 from the 20. And Breeze fires out to the 27-yard line. It will be 3rd and short. Jimmy Graham. Saints from their own 28-yard line. Pressure up the middle. Breeze sliding away and then throws, and it's caught for a first down.
New Orleans, and Detroit's little win streak is doing the same thing in Detroit.
3rd and 8. Breeze hanging in, and open over the middle is Marcus Colston. So with Thomas is the back, with the fullback is Collins on 2nd and 12. And Breeze will shoot it to the outside to Thomas. And Thomas, breaking tackles, takes it to the 40-yard line. Territory, the 2 times they've missed on 3rd down, they've made it on 4th. 3rd and a deuce, and the pass is juggled and incomplete, intended for Jimmy Graham.
You just don't want to give it to Matthew Stafford. I totally agree with this.
4th and 2. Toss to Sproles. To the outside he goes, and he's got the first down from the 37. Thomas. And again, those busted tackles are killing the Lions right now. 2nd down and a long 2. Breeze going deep and underthrows it, and the pass is incomplete from the 30. Four-man rush to the outside. Sproles inside the 20, tackled at the 17-yard line by Delmas. Team down in New Orleans or Philadelphia for Sproles at the end. Which team he would sign with? From the 17. Sproles again inside the 10. Touchdown. Darren Sproles wanted the Reggie Bush roll. Reggie didn't. He wanted a bigger roll. Here he comes, and there he goes. PGA Tour for 2012 underway. Stafford on first down with the pressure on. Going deep downfield. It's underthrown. And at the 39-yard line, that's Jabari Greer with the turnover.
Greg Williams is not going to stop dialing up the pressure no matter what. Doing a pretty good job on Jimmy Graham coming out of the backfield, but these little chips in protection have really bothered the Lions pass rushers on the outside.
2nd and 17, wide open is Meacham for a kill shot touchdown. "56 yards. And the Saints owner, Tom Benson. And Stafford hits Johnson. That's a gain of 8. That's Harper. That's Pettigrew shifting over. And it's a slant, and that will be a first down as Titus Young. Precious seconds ticking off the clock down to 6:20. Johnson to the outside. Gets by Harper, and out of bounds he goes from the 47. And that pass is caught, and out of bounds goes Brandon Pettigrew. Eclipses a mark held by Raymond Berry, the great Raymond Berry, in the greatest game ever, 1958, the overtime game between the Colts and the Giants. 2nd and 2. Stafford throwing, open inside the 20-yard line. Burleson. Stafford to the end zone, caught. Johnson, touchdown, and that silences this crowd of almost 70,000 as Johnson makes his 12th catch of the night, 210 yards. Hands guys are out there for the Saints, and it is fielded at the 44-yard line by Amaya, Jonathan Amaya. Breeze takes the play clock to 3. Going to go to the air, going to go deep, and it is caught inside the 5-yard line, and it will be down at the 1-yard line. Robert Meacham with Aaron Berry one-on-one, and it will be first down and goal. 2 straight postseason games. Of course, the other one was a loss at Seattle last year in the wild card game. On first down and goal, Breeze for his 4th touchdown pass of the night, and it's incomplete. I believe it. Yeah. 2nd and goal, tight formation into the end zone. Touchdown, Pierre Thomas. .616 yards of offense. 616. Chargers did it back in 1964 from the 20 with the Who Dat chant.
Said his dad said, "That's great, but let's wait and see what you do in a competitive situation."
That's answered. And then it's picked off at the 50-yard line by Jabari Greer. And he has a blog in the Times-Picayune, and he'll be blogging about that this week. And the Detroit Lions see their season end at 7 straight playoff losses for Detroit. But as we say, the future looks pretty bright in Motown.
Looks pretty bright in New Orleans, too.
Yeah, I would say. This window is wide open now for the Saints. And may be for a while, too. 45-28, San Francisco. Here they come. Saints beat the Lions in New Orleans.